you hear someone saying, oh, I'm inviting you for a barbie this weekend, it means that the person is inviting you for a barbecue this weekend. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing? So today I'm bringing you guys Australian slangs that you hear every day in Australia. So if you're planning to migrate to Australia, or you're coming as a visitor, student visa, immigration, whatever it is that you're coming to do in Australia, you will hear these slangs almost all the time, whether in the workplace, or you're in a party with some Aussies, or you're visiting friends that are not from your country. You would hear most of these slangs. So these slangs help you to integrate yourself very well in Australia and also become an Aussie. So I'm going to be sharing few of those slangs with you guys. So in case if you're in Australia or you're coming, like I said, when you hear these slangs, you will know what they are talking about. All right. So number one in my list is ta. That's T-A. Ta in Australia means thank you. So you will see someone, maybe you're in a group on Facebook, or you will see a mail from someone and the person would write everything and just end it with ta. And you'll be wondering, what is this person writing? You might go to an event and you open a door for someone, or you help someone do something and they tell you ta. So just know that they are telling you thank you. Second one I'm going to talk about is mate. Mate in Australia means friend. We use mate a lot. Instead of saying, oh, this is my friend or that is my friend, you say this is my mate. So you will hear that a lot in school. And depending on what you're doing in the community as well, they'll be like, oh, this is my mate. Mostly police officers here also use mate to say friend. When they pull you over, they're not going to say, hello, my friend. They will say, hey, mate. Yeah, so you will know that they're calling you friend. Number three is no worries. No worries means no problem, like the way Nigerians will say no wahala, or someone else will say not a problem. In Australia, we say no worries. Oh, thank you for helping me with this. No worries. I would see you tomorrow. No worries. So yes, we use no worries a lot to say not a problem. I got your back. No worries. So in case you're in school or you're in the office and you're talking to someone and the person ends it with no worries. Yeah, they're not saying that you have worries, but they're saying no problem. Fourth one you'll be hearing a lot with Aussies or anyone living in Australia is arvo. Arvo means afternoon in Australia. When you hear someone say, oh, I'll meet you this arvo, they are talking about I'll meet you this afternoon. In an office environment, you might hear someone say, oh, we're going to have this meeting this arvo. It means that they're going to have this meeting this afternoon. If you're in Australia or you're coming to Australia, just remember that arvo means afternoon and not the avocado. The next one you're going to hear about is Barbie. Yeah, Barbie is not the Barbie doll that we buy for our girls. Barbie in Australia means barbecue. Australia like to shorten their words. So when you hear someone saying, oh, I'm inviting you for a barbie this weekend, it means that the person is inviting you for a barbecue this weekend. The next one that you hear very well if you're with your friends or colleague is servo. So when you hear that, you know that they are going to petrol station or fuel station, whichever one, where you go and buy petrol for your car. Australia calls it servo. That's service station. But we like I said, to shorten our words, so we call it servo. So you will hear a mate telling you that they are going to servo this afternoon, or they are going to servo later in the day. It means that they are going to a gas station or a petrol station. Another one I'm going to talk about, because if you have barbecue in Australia, you will always come with a snag. Yeah, a snag in Australia means a sauce. Australia love their sausages, from the sausage sizzle and the barbecue sausage. Even all the parks in Australia has a side where you can cook up your sausages. That's why we love sausage a lot. So if you're invited for a barbie, you will know that there will always be a snag by the side, because Aussie love their sausage sizzles, their barbie snags. So when you're invited for any barbecue party in Australia, you will know that there would be a snag beside. One I'm going to also talk about, which goes hand in hand with the snag and the barbie, is the esky. Esky is called cooler from where I'm coming from. So when I got here and everyone was like, oh, come with your esky and all that, I was wondering what are they talking about. So I realized that esky is a cooler. And when you're invited for a barbecue, you will know that there is an esky of drinks by the side, or you're doing a party, there will always be an esky somewhere filled with beer, drinks, non-alcoholic, everything that we use cooler to do back home. Eskies are used for that as well in Australia. Next what I'm going to talk about is good on ya. I know I did not pronounce it well with the accents, but if I want to say it slowly, it means good on you. Yeah, but the way it sounds is like good on ya, mate. Yeah, so what it means is well done, great. You might be telling someone something in the office and they just tell you good on ya. Know that they are telling you that is good, that is great, well done, you know, those kind of thing. That's the slangs that Aussie use a lot. Another thing I know that this is not a slang, but it's different from where I'm coming from, is like a thong, like the bedroom slippers we use. They call it a thong here. The first day I heard about it, I laughed because a thong in my country is different from what Aussies call a thong. And hey, if you go back home and say, oh, get me this thong, people will be looking at you like, is this lady? A thong is the underwear that ladies wear. In Australia is a flip-flop or a slipper. So that's another thing. I just wanted to add it to the list of the things that you might hear a lot if you're going to the beach or you're going to the pool and they were like, oh, get me some thongs. You have an idea of what your mate or your friends or your colleague is talking about. That's all the slangs that you need to know if you're moving to Australia or you're already in Australia trying to settle in. Just watch out for those slangs and many more, and you would be fine if you know most of Australian slang. Because for you to be an Aussie, of course, you need to use some of this slang in your everyday activities. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you do, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Here in my channel, I share about life in Australia, news about migrating to Australia, and everything good that happens in Australia. Yeah, I share it here in my video, and if it's the kind of video you would like to see, like I said, please subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye.